Welcome. It is January 1st, 2021, and if you're watching this video, you probably missed our major announcement that happened on this date at that time right there, 5 o'clock. So thank you for rejoining us. We're going to be going over the presentation that we did at that time on that day, but this time just for you. Now, this is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, and here's my promise to you. Stick with me because the end of this, and boy, the end is really exciting. The end is going to be like a twist in a movie. Like you find out what's really going on right at the end. So stay with me. I guarantee if you're a realtor, real estate manager, broker, or even a loan originator, title or escrow, this is going to affect you greatly and you're going to love it. So stay with me for maybe 10 or 15 minutes and you'll be able to ask questions as well. We'd be happy to get back to you on any questions you have. All right, let me ask you a question. Ready? This is what we call the positive rhetorical. Would you buy me or Career Compass lunch once a month if we were able to deliver guaranteed real estate success to you, or if you're already successful, even more success? Of course you would. There's you, there's me, we're having lunch. But here's the thing. Here's what's happened. In 2020, in the year of 2020, the one we just finished, okay, we all had fantastic success in real estate because everybody wanted to move. Why? The interest rates were so low. Every time the interest rates went down, what happened? Your business went up. So here's the question. How to keep the interest rates, even though they're going to be going up, okay? How to keep your business at a high level, even though the interest rates are going down. Here's how to do that. New tools, techniques, systems, and processes that you've never brought to real estate before. How do we do that? I'm going to show you that today. So with that being said, if you do not know who the Career Compass is, hello and welcome to the Career Compass. We're the #1 training organization in the state of California for real estate agents. And for 400,000 licensees, we're actually #1. And our seminars, our 2.5-day seminars, are award-winning, fantastic times. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But again, if you're not familiar with the Career Compass, go to thecareercompass.com. That's 3 words, thecareercompass.com, and there's more information there. Now, most of you who are on this call have seen this or been in part of this. This is our award-winning seminar, and we do it in 12 different locations every single year. And it's usually 200 to 500 people teaching great tools, techniques, systems for realtors that you can't get anywhere else. Many of you on this call already have the greatest hits, which is all the tools and techniques we've ever taught and will ever teach on a recorded format, whether it be in disc or a download or a flash drive or whatever. You already have that. So here's what we've discovered over the last 12 years of doing great training and great seminars. Here's the first thing. People go to the seminar, okay, and they usually do it, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 every 4 years, because a lot of you associate the seminar to your license renewal, because as a bonus of being part of the Career Compass, you also get your license renewed through our third-party affiliate company, which is a free bonus. So it's fantastic. A lot of people have said, hey, I wish there was something to keep me engaged with the people that I met there, the training I got there, and keep me, and well, I should say, help me implement all the great tools and techniques that I got at the seminar. We hear that all the time. And after the seminar, I wish there was a little help to get me going on all the new things, because we all know this, that you go to a seminar, you learn something great, you come home and you keep doing business the way you used to do it, because implementation is harder if you don't have a little help. Next, even though I'm part of CAR, a lot of people have said to us, I wish there was a community where I could get a connection or have a connection with other realtors who also went to the Career Compass with me, and kind of have a community of people who've been to the Career Compass, have the greatest hits, and should we say kind of like a club type of thing. So with that being said, the biggest thing that we hear is the gap. What is the gap? The gap is, well, I learned the EAT, the PAT, the lawyer letter, the 7% technique, but I didn't implement it into my business. I didn't implement it into my daily life, and I know that I need to. We've had people, let me ask you this, as a real estate agent, okay, you went to the seminar and learned great things at the seminar from the greatest hits, okay? And those, they don't get put into your daily business life, and that's a problem, okay? So let me ask, how many of us, I think we've all been guilty of this, how many of us have thrown away a program we found or bought at some seminar because you can't play it anymore? You ever throw away cassette tapes because nobody has cassette players anymore? I know I have, because I've got programs from years and years ago. And here's the other thing is, I call this the desk walk by. You come home from the seminar, you have your book, or you have your greatest hits that you got at the seminar, at the Career Compass, right? You put them on your desk, and every time you walk by, you go, oh, I should do that. And you keep walking, because I got to take out the trash, I got to go pick up the kids, I got to sign this contract, I got to do whatever. And you say, oh, I got to do that. Happens all the time. I was at a Keller Williams office not long ago, and there was a copy of the greatest hits. Do I have a copy here? I thought I had. Yeah, here you go. Okay. a copy of the greatest hits. Okay, there's over 100 different tools and techniques right there for real estate agents, and they're epic, and most of us have never even heard of those before. So, and there was one of these sitting on the desk of some lady sitting there, one of the realtors, and I said, "Oh, you must have just gone to the seminar because the package was still wrapped." She goes, "No, it was about a year and a half ago." Perfect example. It's been sitting on her desk for a year and a half, and she said to me, she goes, "Yeah, I know I need to do that stuff." So that's kind of a problem. So here's what I'm going to offer you today. Again, 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm going to try to go quick, but I have so much fantastic stuff to give you. This is going to be epic. You're going to love it. Again, stay to the end, because that's where the other shoe drops. So you won't believe that Career Compass can do what we're doing. You're going to how can they do this? You're going to say that. And by the way, there is no catch. There's no upsell. There's no anything. What I'm going to be showing you today is exactly what we're going to be doing. No tricks, no upsell, no bait and switch, nothing like that. We've been doing things that the real estate world thought we couldn't do for 12 years. Everybody thought, oh, a seminar you pay for once and you get to go over and over and over again for free for life, and it includes great training and networking and open bar, okay, and your license renewal through a third-party affiliate. You'll be out of business in 6 months. And guess what happened? Here we are 12 years later, the most successful seminar currently going right now, and the most popular. And we're about to do something that epic again right here, right now. So stay with me. All right, here's the problem that a lot of Career Compass members have. You go to the Career Compass, you're probably one of these people, and you learn things from the greatest hits, or at the seminar, you learn the 7% technique, you learn the deal a week technique, the lawyer technique, the EAT, the PAT, all these things. I mean, any one or two of these could explode your business. You learn these, you're like, wow, those are great, and I know they're gonna do what? They're gonna make a lot of money for me, and I'm gonna be a successful realtor. But what happens when you come home, okay? Like, let's take an example, my man right here. Okay? He learns like the lawyer technique. But what happens? He comes home and he doesn't do it because he's being pulled in 1,000 different directions because he gets busy. This lady's got to sign contracts and get back on emails. This guy right here is being pulled in 10 different directions and doesn't have enough time, and you feel like hanging yourself. Anybody feel like that? I know I have. So what happens? You learn some great stuff, you want to implement it because you want to make more money, you want to close more deals, but it doesn't happen because you get busy. Now, that's usually what happens to Career Compass members. What happens to people who go to other seminars? Because you're in real estate and your manager says, well, go to a seminar and learn something. Every other seminar out there, other than Career Compass, teaches 4 basic things. Here's what they teach. You want to be a successful realtor? They say, well, what you need to do is you need to cold call, because you'll be like the Wolf of Wall Street. You make millions of dollars cold calling. And what happens? That. They're like, okay, well, if cold calling doesn't work, then go ahead and door knock. Because people are just dying to come out of their house right now, right? And talk to you about real estate. They're going to stand on their front yard and talk to you. No, they're not even going to answer the door. It's going to be no man's land, okay? They're not going to come out. You get nothing. So that doesn't work. Oh, well, here's what you do. No disrespect to any of those seminars that have the mailers, but they say your database is just waiting for you to send your monthly mailer to them. They're just waiting there at the mailbox just for your mailer. You know what happens? This is what it feels like when I go to my mailbox. And by the way, the national open rate on mailers from realtors to their database, 4.9% open rate. 4.9. That's 1 in 20. So basically that happens there. So then those other seminars say what? Oh, just make a list of your friends and family and hit them up, because everybody knows 4 people that need to buy or sell this year, blah, 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 right? And this is what Thanksgiving looks like. Marguerite Crispillo, a dear friend of mine from the Sacramento area, wonderful realtor, she goes, most realtors get into the real estate business long enough to piss off their family and friends, and then they get out. So there you go. So that doesn't work either. So you're at these seminars and they teach you these 4 basic things, and you know it's not going to work. So they go, oh, well, all you got to do to be successful is buy $400 to $1,000 in coaching from us every single month. What? Give me a break. So let me compare the 2 things. So here's the Career Compass, great tools and techniques, lots of content, lots of good things happening at the seminar, stuff you know you should implement into your business, but you walk by it. Okay? So basically, what is it? It's a ton of content. We're the most content-rich seminar in the state of California by far. But there's no coaching. So there's no assistance to get it going, because we don't offer coaching, right? Now, other seminars do what? They teach you to have mailers, cold calling, door knocking, okay, or database. So there's no content that you don't already know. And then what do? They sell you $1,000 a month in coaching, and it gets you nowhere. Here is the question. Is coaching the answer? It absolutely is not. And here's why. 93% of people in coaching said it was way too expensive for what they got. 62% said they got 1 extra deal or less in a year of coaching. 1 or less deals. Okay? A whopping 79% of coaching clients did not renew their coaching contract the very next year. Unbelievable. And by the way, they probably wouldn't have finished it if they weren't in a contract where they had to pay. They would just cut it off after a couple of months. All group coaching has no flexibility whatsoever. If you miss the coaching call, you're out. Okay, you're not going to get another one. Almost all coaching, and this is what I can't believe, almost all coaching is done by somebody other than the coach you bought coaching from. That doesn't make any sense. So if I buy coaching, let me give you an example. Okay, here's Willy Wonka. Okay, I buy coaching from him, and you know what I get? Okay, I get coaching from somebody else. Okay, so I buy coaching from that guy, and I get it from this guy. I don't understand that. Okay, explain that. Somebody explain that to me. Sorry, I'm back. Okay? I don't understand. And by the way, did you know that most coaches have little or no experience in real estate? I actually talked to one. Her name is Katie. She works in San Diego, so I don't want to call anybody out, but her name is Katie. She works in San Diego, and she was, for 4 years, a coach for one of the 3 major coaching companies in the United States. And you know who they are, okay? One of the 3 major companies. And ready for this? She had never sold a house, never bought a house, even for her own self. She has no real estate license, has never had a real estate license, has never transacted a property, and she has never been a realtor of any kind. I asked her, I said, well, what qualifies you to be a coach? She goes, nothing. She used to be a salesperson for Jenny Craig. I mean, and you know what? And she was coaching people who were paying $1,000 a month for coaching. $1,000. I don't understand that. Now, so in other words, my point is, most coaching is what? Most coaching is basically just keeping you accountable to what you already know you should be doing, which is cold calling, door knocking, the database, and other things. So you already know what to do, but it just keeps you accountable. So is coaching the answer? Absolutely is not the answer, because if it was, everybody would be massively successful, and they're not. So what do? That's what we're going to be introducing today, and this is it. It's called C4. Now you're thinking, well, Wellington, is this coaching? Not at all. Not at all. It's totally different, and it has way more benefits. I'm going to be showing you 10 different things that C4 will do for you. So stay with me. Now, what does C4 stand for? C4 stands for Career Compass, obviously. Okay, so Career Compass, Concierge Connection. So is it coaching? No. It's a connection to a community where you have a concierge, which is basically a package, a complete suite of different benefits. And I'm going to give all 10 of them to you right now in rapid fire format here. So stay tuned. Now, the first one, and by the way, what is the idea of this? The idea is to have all the benefits of coaching, okay, like the accountability and the increase in closings and the expertise, if you even get any. I mean, I can't even count the number of people at our seminar have said, Wellington, if I could just get you to coach me right before I go into my listing presentation, I would have done it. Just the other day, just 2 weeks ago, I talked to a girl who lost a listing to Redfin. We had a mutual friend. Her friend said, well, call Wellington. Okay, this guy I know, he does real estate training. So she calls me, and I go over how Redfin works, because she lost out because they're 1%, right? They're 1% listing thing. Well, I went over what we call our crush sheet, which shows you all the information about how the iBuyers, the discounters work. She goes, if I had had this information, Wellington, I would have beat Redfin in that listing, but I lost it because I didn't have it. So there's a perfect example. If she just had that one crush sheet. So let me ask you this. Not only all the benefits of traditional coaching, which is usually, I call it crap coaching in a lot of ways, okay, but how about instead of just one coach who doesn't know anything about real estate, how about multiples? In fact, you know what? Let's get rid of the word coach. Let's get masters. How would you like to get mentored, not coached, mentored by people who are masters in real estate, people you can't get coached from no matter how much you paid? How would you like to have that? You know, and by the way, for those of you like, Wellington, you're going to be one of them? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. How also, let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten an actual referral from a coaching company? No. How would you like to actually get deals? Not leads, deals. How about the special benefits we're going to show you? How about networking with other people? And by the way, all of this with none of the cost of traditional coaching. That is C4. Let me show you how it works. Now, for those of you who can't see this, this is a number 1, 7, 14, 21, 28. So in other words, this is a complete month, okay? Because you get this every single month. So we're going to put this right down here. So everything I'm going to show you, you get every month. How neat is that? The first thing you get, ready for this? You get live, and when I say live, I mean live mentoring with the masters. Not coaching, but mentoring. So what you're going to have is not just one coach, but 6 masters in their different areas of real estate. They're going to be different specialities of real estate, and they are people who've been in real estate for 10, 20, 30, sometimes 40 years, are going to mentor you every single month. Let's go over them. This is Sheldon Alchemy. He's been in real estate for 42 years. He's a triple Purple Heart recipient in the Vietnam War. He's also got a Bronze Star. He has been a manager, an agent, a broker. He has just a wealth of information. So that's number one. He's one of the most popular people at our seminar. Number 2, Jason Gordon. The best loan officer I've ever met in my life is going to be one of our mentoring coaches here. And so guess what? He'll teach you everything about lending. You got to get your deals funded, right? Absolutely one of the best LOs ever, and he'll answer all your questions and teach you how to get your deals. I mean, anybody here ever lose a deal because it fell out of escrow because of funding? Gee, no. Well, there's your answer right there. Let me tell you this. Ready for this? The fact that you're on this call right now proves how good this lady is. Who is she? That's Donna Brady. She's in charge of SEO, website, and social media. The fact that you're actually watching this, all of our websites, all of our social media, which is cutting edge, absolutely the top. It's fantastic stuff. It's at the top of the business. She does. And she'll help you create your website, because some of you need to bring your website up into current day. She'll help you create your website, create social media campaigns. This woman is an absolute master when it comes to social media, SEO, and websites. And she is your mentor when it comes to C4. How cool is that? That is Bill Kanoki, the #1 best tax strategist, tax preparer, and retirement advisor in my opinion, in the world. He's the best. This is where other tax preparers go to get trained. This man is the #1 person when it comes to teaching realtors how to avoid taxes and pay less taxes. This guy right here is going to save you $10, $20, $30, $40, maybe $50,000 just this year. I guarantee it. He's amazing. He is going to be your mentor when it comes to all things tax strategy, preparation, retirement, and he's one of the most popular people at our seminar. People are amazed at the things he knows about taxes. Number 5, Jim Zers. Now, what does Jim Zers do? He's an actual author who's written books on what? Senior market specialist and HECM loans. Senior market, that seems a little specific. It's not. The senior market is one of the biggest markets that most realtors don't tap into. I mean, the baby boomers are all getting older, aren't they? This man actually has written books on how to break into and do well in the senior market. It's one of the biggest opportunities, and he is one of our mentors, and he will help you break into that. It's amazing. And last but not least, you get me, the man you love to hate, Beef Wellington. What's my specialty? Okay, my specialty is teaching you to kick the crap out of your competition, and I've been doing it for 30 years. Here's my gift to you, and they say, Pete Rose says it's not bragging if you can do it. My gift to you is I will teach you tools and techniques on how to get deals, improve commissions, make more money. I will teach you tools and techniques that most coaches have never even heard of before. Not only do they not know them and not know how to teach them, they've never even heard them. You'll be able to, after some time with me, you'll be able to coach the coach. Sound good? And here, when does this happen? This live. And by the way, live, I mean, you can stop the mentor, back them up, ask them questions. This is a live Zoom call. You get to see them live. You are going to be on the Zoom call. You're going to see them live every single month. And it happens the 4th Wednesday of every month. Let me show you how this works. So let's just say that on a particular month that starts on the 4th, okay, 11th, blah, blah. So in other words, on this particular month, as an example, it happens maybe on the 25th. I think this month it happens on the 28th, but we'll tell you. So here's what happens. On the 4th Wednesday of every month, this is when this happens. So you've got your 4th, right? It's the 4th Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is the 4th day of the week, isn't it? And it happens on the 4th week at 4 p.m. every single month. And you're going to be on it, and it's going to be live, okay? C4, 4th day of the week, 4th week at 4 p.m. Sound good? Easy to remember, but don't worry. We're going to be texting you on a dedicated line to let you know when it is. Number 2, every month you're going to get Learning with the Legends. What's Learning with the Legends? These are the best realtors in the state of California by far are going to be live with the Career Compass live. I mean, you couldn't, no matter how much money you had, you wouldn't be able to buy sessions of mentoring with these people. It's Learning with the Legends. That lady right there, for example, I'm going to give you a couple of more examples. That lady right there is Marguerite Crispillo. She's done 4,000 transactions in her life. She's unbelievable. And how would you like to have an hour or two live in person with her where you could ask her questions and she could teach you her processes? Invaluable. This is Carol Hacker. Oh, Carol Hacker. Oh, This is probably one of the best real estate managers in the history of real estate. Right there. Love that lady. Fantastic. How would you like to have an hour or two with her? Who's this? This is Tom Daves. Tom Daves just texted me the other day. He goes, Wellington, this sounds fantastic. C4 is going to rock this thing. This man right here, if you ranked the top 10 realtors of all time in the state of California, he'd be in it. He's done 6,500 transactions. There's Frank Crandall. If you don't know who Frank Crandall is, he's been manager, agent, broker, one of the top coaches in the entire state of California right there. John Ratzlaff from Coldwell Banker, 40 years of experience. Tom Morehouse from Berkshire Hathaway will be one of our legends. Okay, here's Susan Ebert. She is tough as nails and sweet as pie, that lady right there. She's the owner and founder of Signature Real Estate. Unbelievable lady. This is the bald guy in the red tie, John Butler. There he is. We also have Frank Garay and Brian Stevens from the National Real Estate Post. This is just an example, just 10 examples. We're going to have dozens of them, and they're going to be mentoring and coaching you every single month live. You couldn't get to these people if you tried, and we're going to deliver them on a silver platter every single month to you. Now, ready? Number 3, a yearly one-on-one tune-up with any of our mentors. So here's you, and every year you get a one-on-one with any of the people, okay, that work for us for C4. You get to have a live, in-person, one-on-one tune-up to your business every single year, plus the live mentoring and the legends that I just talked about. That's in addition. So you've got this every single year. You've also got something that's going to blow your mind. M.O.D. This is number 4. M.O.D. Masters on Demand. What is that? Ready? You're going to have a dedicated phone line that's just for you, where you can call our office, and when you're working on a tool or technique from the Career Compass, you can talk to any of these people one-on-one anytime you want. We have designated times, and you can call in. And if the mentor that you want is busy, no problem. You just go ahead and text us. They'll call you back. How awesome is that? Mentoring and Masters on Demand anytime you want. There's not a coaching company in the world that has that. Number 5, every single time we do a mentoring with the masters, okay, or a learning with the legends, we record it. So if you can't make it, if you're doing a closing, or if you're busy, you're on vacation, whatever it is, no problem. You're going to have a complete library of all of those sessions. So you can watch them if you can't be there live, and then if you have questions about them, you can simply just go ahead and call our office and ask one of the mentors any questions that you want. So for example, let's say that on a certain day we go over the 7% technique and you missed that one. No problem. You can go right to our library that's exclusive just for you because you're a C4 member, and you can get that one. Let's say that you want to learn the deal a week technique. 52 deals this year just with that one technique. You're going to learn that individually. Okay, what about the lawyer letter? No problem. What about the great big welcome card technique? Everybody loves that one for some reason, so I use it as an example. Okay, how about the lunch bunch? Boy, that's a real popular one. You can learn that, and you can also learn how to kick the butt of every iBuyer out there or discounter. That's just 6 examples. There's going to be dozens, if not hundreds of these examples, all at your disposal. So you can go back and review any of these. And these aren't audio. This is video because it's going to be Zoom calls. So they're all going to be recorded. Number 6. If this wasn't already enough, this one's going to blow your mind. This is actual referrals to your business. Not leads, deals. So deals that are already pretty much done being handed to you on a silver platter. Now, how do we do this? Here's how. This is Frank Garay and Brian Stevens from the National Real Estate Post. They have this thing called Listing Booster. To get a Listing Booster account, it's $200 or $300 every month just to get an account with Listing Booster. What does Listing Booster do? It actually finds and creates deals and creates and kind of scrubs them so they're now referrals. Now, you have to pay for this account. Every single C4 member gets a Listing Booster account for free. No money, no cost, no additional cost, no nothing. And Frank Garay and Brian Stevens have promised that all of the referrals, which we get 70 or 80 of them a month, go to C4 members. They're going to go straight to you. Actual referrals. Nobody else even comes close to doing that. Number 7. This is usually what it looks like when we open the doors at the Career Compass seminar. Everybody's rushing in to grab a seat, right? Not for you. Reserved seating. Reserved front row, back row, wherever you want it. Reserved seating at all the Career Compass seminars. So if you want to sit in front, fantastic. You want to sit in back so I can't find you and make fun of you? No problem. You can sit anywhere you want. Only C4 members get in, put their stuff down, pick their seat, okay, and have a great time. So you don't have to do that. Reserved seating. Also, ready to do this? Number 8, private C4 exclusive receptions before every one of our Career Compass seminars. What does that mean? Well, Wellington, we always have you got the open bar already, right? This is totally different. This is an exclusive party before the seminar, and guess who's going to be there? Exactly, the masters, as well as as well as legends are going to be there. You're actually going to be able to hobnob and rub shoulders with people like Carol Hacker. Could you imagine? Not only are you going to get her live, okay, on the Learning with Legends sessions every month, but can you imagine walking up to Carol Hacker, okay, or Tom Morehouse, okay, or John Butler and asking them about their business, asking them a question? You can't get this no matter what you'd pay. You're going to meet and know these people one-on-one. Talk about the massive, massive networking. Amazing. Okay? This one is a major one. Your profile on our website. We get tens of thousands of hits every single month on our website. You're going to be on it. Let me show you how it works. This is an example. This is Maggie Orrick right here. Here is a complete description of her business, where she lives, her niche market, and why people should use her as a realtor, or why somebody like you would refer her in her area. She actually added a video. You're going to have this same profile on our website. Now, what does that do? You ever heard of metadata? It's a fancy name for search algorithms. What this does is your profile, complete profile. Here's what people can do. They can like you, they can follow you, they can go straight to your website from our website. Get it? Search algorithms, when you are featured on another website, it actually improves your Google search results. So in other words, what's going to happen is because you have a profile on Career Compass's website, it's actually going to move you up in Google. That alone is worth it. That is amazing. So you're going to have a complete description, a complete profile just for you on our website. And the last thing for now is the CAR and NAR ethics requirement. Don't bother spending an entire day at the board. Just give us a call on your dedicated line. We'll get you set up. We have dozens of course providers who'll be happy to provide it to you. And again, there's no cost. So there you go. So here's what you got. You've got the monthly mentoring with masters. 6 people instead of 1 who doesn't know anything. You got 6 people who know everything about real estate in their area. You've got the Learning with Legends every single month. So those 2 live sessions. You've also got the one-on-one yearly tune-up with a coach of your, a mentor of your choice. You got Masters on Demand. Working on a technique? Just give us a call if you need help. It's awesome. The complete video library of all of these, all of the mentoring and legends, so you could review. You can see if you miss one, no problem. You've also got the actual referrals from the National Real Estate Post. No other company can even come close to that. Actual deals being sent straight to you. You got reserved seating at all Career Compass seminars. You've got the private C4 receptions. You've got the profile on our website of you, your profile, as well as the CAR NAR ethics requirement. Now, most coaching programs that are nowhere near as good as our mentoring C4 program are $1,000. That's how much they're charging. It's amazing. It's like, oh my God. And this is from people that don't even know anything about real estate. We're not going to do anything, not even close. Not even close, okay? You're a Career Compass member. $500? That's what most group coaching costs right there. And even the cheapest group coaching costs $250. No way. Because you are a Career Compass member, and here's the other shoe. Here's the part that I said stick around for. Ready for this? If you're a Career Compass member, and if you're not, we'll get you taken care of. Don't worry. Okay? You're a Career Compass member right there. I told you, you'd be amazed at what we're doing. That is your price. That's only 98% discount on the other on the terrible coaching. Are you kidding me? And it's 10 times better. Every one of these benefits would be worth 10 times that every month. But you're getting all 10 of them for that and only that. And by the way, this price never changes as long as you're in the program. Forever. You could have that. Guys, that's lunch. Once again, would you buy me a lunch? Here's my challenge for you. Ready? If you're already in coaching, stay in it. Go ahead and stay in it. And do ours too. If you do not get more deals, more referrals, more business, more commissions from us, from C4, than your $1,000 coaching, we'll refund it. We'll go ahead and refund everything you paid to us. How much is 6 months? $114? What do you have to lose? Nothing. And if you're not in coaching, give us 6 months. We will give you every single benefit we've talked about and then some, or we'll refund it. There's no risk of any kind here. You cannot lose. And by the way, once again, would you buy me lunch? There's me, there's you. There you go. Of course you would. Here's the thing. Here's how it works. Upon registering, you're going to get an email. Next, a week later, you're going to get a packet in your actual snail mail with descriptions of everything that you're going to be getting, all the benefits, all the programs, all 10 of those, they're all going to be there. You're also going to get descriptions and bios of every single one of our mentors for you, so you'll know exactly who they are, as well as descriptions and bios of all of the legends who you'll be seeing live, which is fantastic. The next thing that will happen is each month you'll get an email from us and a text. So you're actually going to get text on your phone from a dedicated line you're going to be getting after you sign up today. It'll say, hey, C4 is tomorrow, or Legends is Tuesday, or whatever. Legends Tuesday. It is Carol Hacker. Carol Hacker, oh my gosh. Okay? Well, I'll make it. So you're actually going to be able to text back to us. Okay? It's like you are talking to us. It's not one of these group things. We're actually texting to you and you're texting to us. Next. Oh, and by the way, this is a dedicated line where all of our communications will come in. You'll get emails from us every month letting you know about all of the sessions, but you'll already have it on your phone anyway, but let's just make sure you get it. And in some cases, you're actually going to get phone calls from, pick it up, folks. It's a referral. Phone calls from us for special things like referrals and other special sessions that we're going to be having just for you. Now, all 10 of these benefits, $19 a month. If you're a Career Compass member, and everybody here is, if you're not a Career Compass member, don't worry, we'll make you one. You'll be able to get the same thing too. If you're a Career Compass member, $19 a month. Wow. No contract. What do you have to risk? What do you have to lose? 19 bucks? This is not like sitting in a seminar going, gee, if I commit to $1,000 a month, that's $12,000. No, you're risking $19 to see how this works. And I guarantee you'll never want to leave it. It's fantastic. So click right down here or along here. You'll go right to our dedicated website. You'll be able to sign up. I'll see you on the other side. Good luck and good selling.